Mamma mia. What a week. I'm Aaron.
I'm Tom.
And this is Baby's First Watch List, the podcast where we recorded later than usual because I broke my foot.
Yep, that happened. I got nothing to add there.
Today, for our belated Mother's Day episode, we have Grandma Irene in the house. Yay. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Grandma Irene.
She said she didn't want anything that she didn't know beforehand, and I just broke that rule. Today, we are covering a mothery episode. No, we're covering a mothery movie for a mothery episode. It's 2008's Mamma Mia! ! This popular musical was adapted from the 1999 actual musical Mamma Mia! It is a So did you know it was a 20th century musical?
I didn't.
I did not.
Now you do. It is a jukebox musical. Tom, what does that mean?
It means that the entire thing is songs?
Previously existing songs. Yeah. Yes. In this case...
Turns out musicals are songs. I had it right.
Yes. And turns out in this case, it's all ABBA all the time. Your favorite four Swedes.
No, wrong.
Who's your favorite four Swedes?
There's 3 Swedes and a Norwegian.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I thought you were going to be like, no, it's the Skarsgård.
Yeah, Bill, Walter.
Walter. Just in time for the 49th anniversary of ABBA's Eurovision win.
Yeah, and the Swedes won.
Okay, so do you think it was a conspiracy that the Swedish person won so that they would be in Sweden for ABBA's 50th anniversary of their win?
Well, it was definitely a conspiracy, and also it was a conspiracy because they sent out a person who had won before.
Yeah, she's a 2-time winner.
Yeah, I saw that.
But she's really cool.
Oh yeah, no problem with the performer. It's just,
people are mad. They wanted Cha 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 to win.
Finland.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're big Eurovision heads here.
So, Mamma Mia! The movie was directed by Phyllida Lloyd, who is also known for a very similar movie, The Iron Lady.
Oh yeah.
Still Meryl Streep though.
Yeah.
And lots of Shakespearean theater. She did like 3 big Shakespeare plays in London, as well as directing the Tina Turner musical from like a couple years ago. She was nominated for a Tony for that. Katherine Johnson wrote both the movie and the book of the musical.
Different Katherine Johnson?
Than who?
The one who's like the Hidden Figures? Was
That's
that Katherine Johnson?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I think you're right. It's definitely a different Katherine Johnson.
American mathematician. I don't think it was her.
It wasn't her. It's Katherine with a C.
Oh, okay.
And this Katherine Johnson, like her Wikipedia page only has pictures from Mamma Mia, so it's not the mathematician.
Chances are she's not the math lady.
Yeah.
No. Also, Katherine Johnson was not involved in Mamma Mia.
Okay.
The cast is legit. You've got Meryl Streep. You have Amanda Seyfried, Pierce Brosnan, Stellan Skarsgård, who's the dad of the others, right?
Oh yeah.
Colin Firth, Dominic Cooper, who is best known for what?
Mamma Mia.
No, he's like in all of the Marvel movies.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he plays. I don't know who he plays.
Dominic Cooper.
He
plays young Howard Stark in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
So I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it's
Tony
important.
Stark's dad, the young version.
Okay, who I'm sure he's in like 75 movies.
He's in a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was in the ABC series Agent Carter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I guess it's like the 40s.
Yeah.
Okay, so besides him, Christine Baranski, who's a mom favorite for all.
I love Christine.
I didn't know that.
She's awesome.
She's in The Good Fight and The Good Wife and all that.
She was in The Good Wife is where I know her from. Plus she sings and dances. And
she's like a theater person.
Yeah, she's a Broadway girl.
And then Julie Walters, who's a British classic.
Dame Julie
Walters, who's Molly Weasley.
Yeah.
Molly Weasley, and she's Mrs. Brown in Paddington.
Oof.
What do you mean, woof?
No, I said
That's heavy duty.
Yeah.
So they all have featured roles in it. Cinematographer.
Roger Deakins?
No. Harris Zambarloukas. How's that in Greek?
What?
Zambarloukas.
What?
Zambarloukas.
Okay.
How do you say it?
I'm not Greek.
Me either. He also shot Thor and he shot Belfast. which is kind of
He's
interesting.
a Brana guy.
I guess he's a Brana guy.
both
Yeah,
Kenneth
because he
Branagh.
did both of those. And the music is credited to Benny Andersson and Bjorn Ulvaeus, who are both members of
ABBA.
ABBA. It all comes back to ABBA.
So are they the B&B for Benny and Bjorn, or is,
Oh my
or is
God.
Anderson the A? One of the A's.
I guess you got to look at the women.
Yeah, I don't know.
I never even thought of what ABBA actually stood for.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
thought it was like a cool name.
The guys are the B's.
Okay.
And then there's Agnetha Faltskog,
Okay.
who's Swedish. And then there's Annie Fried Lingstad, who is
Okay.
Swedish. So one of these guys is
Kings and
Bjorn.
Queens. Bjorn and Benny.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So Annie Fried Lingstad
She's
is...
a princess?
It says she's Swedish, but she was born in Norway. But she must have grown up in Sweden.
And she's a princess.
Yeah, she's Princess Annie Fried Royce, Dowager Countess of Plauen.
Oh my God, ABBA. Wait, they probably won because
Yeah.
Eurovision because she's a
Yeah,
princess.
political connections. Yeah.
Mamma Mia was primarily filmed on location in Greece during the summer of 2007. What a summer. It was freshman year of high school. Coming in at a danceable 109 minutes, Mamma Mia was released in the United States after everybody else in the middle of July 2008. The day after Connie was born, but way before.
Yeah.
Many years before.
15 years. Or no, 14 years before.
Imagine being born 14 years after Mamma Mia came out.
Hey.
It was a commercial.
My birthday is the same birthday as Kim Jong-il, so I mean...
Yeah,
there's-
anything can happen.
Yeah.
Mamma Mia was a major smash hit commercially, becoming the 5th highest grossing movie of 2008. It made $611.3 million on a $52 million budget. This is wild.
AKA how much having a baby costs.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's actually the 17th highest grossing film of all time in the United Kingdom.
That's unbelievable.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Ever. And it said on the Wikipedia page 13th, and I clicked on it, and it's now 17th.
It's crazy.
It apparently was, this is one of my trivias, when it came out, it was the highest grossing movie of all time in the UK.
That's wild.
Yeah, it passed Titanic.
This is
And
so
then,
funny.
and then Avatar beat it the next year.
Of course. In the U.S., Mamma Mia was the highest grossing live action movie musical until 2017. Any guesses on what beat it?
Wait, say that again?
Highest grossing live action movie musical,
Until?
2017.
That wasn't...
It's not Pitch Perfect.
No, that's 2012. West Side Story was 2020,
Yeah.
right?
We saw it in the movies.
Give me a hint.
Disney.
Disney. Oh, is it like one of the remakes? Was it
It
like
is.
Beauty and the Beast?
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was the highest grossing movie directed by a woman until 2017. Any guesses on what movie that was? It's not Beauty and the
Wonder
Beast.
Woman.
Yes. That was Patty Jenkins. Good
Yep.
job. Mamma Mia had a more mixed response critically, with a 55% on Rotten Tomatoes, with some critics criticized the campy tone, wrong, and singing abilities of some of the actors. Fair. It was nominated for many awards, though, including the Golden Globe for Best Musical or Comedy, and Meryl Streep was nominated for Best Actress Musical or Comedy. A sequel, Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, which is one of the best names for a sequel ever, was released in 2018, 10 years later. Lily James was added to the cast, portraying a young Donna, which is Meryl Streep's character. It received mostly positive reviews.
Wait. Who was her mom?
Cher.
Yeah.
And it was a commercial hit. It made $402 million. And a third movie was just announced.
Yeah, I heard it today.
Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again.
Again.
Mama 3.
Mama 3.
So that's all I have for the Mamma Mia background. Does
Okay.
anybody find anything else out that they know that I didn't say?
I mean, I have trivia stuff, but
Not really like that.
no.
Okay, so go ahead. I feel like this is going to be like a very short. I said to him,
It's
gonna
shortish.
be a short plot summary because there's so many songs.
I will tell you that the Wikipedia I have filled in some from IMDb.
Okay.
So there was a little bit more, I did the Wikipedia one and I was like, this doesn't really cut it. Doesn't really express it. It still doesn't express it. But
I mean,
I'm
hard
closer.
to.
I'm closer.
You mean you don't share the exuberance of Mamma Mia?
Me personally? No comment. Okay. So, how do you say the name of the island? Is it Kalokairi?
I took 5 minutes to try and pronounce the cinematographer's name.
On the
Tom.
fictional Greek island of Kalokairi, bride-to-be Sophie Sheridan, played by Amanda Seyfried, reads her mother Donna's diary and decides that she wants her father to be present to give her away at the altar. Sophie concludes that her father is one of three men: Irish-American architect Sam Carmichael, played by Pierce Brosnan, Swedish travel writer Bill Anderson, played by Stellan Skarsgård, and British banker Harry Bright, played by Colin Firth. Without telling Donna, who's played by Meryl Streep, Sophie mails wedding invitations to all three and sings the song I Have a Dream. All three men come to the island pretty much immediately, thinking Donna asked them to come. Sophie doesn't reveal that she believes that one of them is her father, but she does clear the air and say that it was her who sent the wedding invites and not Donna. I mean, honestly, at this point, how do they not know why they're there? She hides the men in Donna's goat house, and they hesitantly agree not to reveal themselves yet. While Donna's making repairs to the villa hotel she owns, singing money, 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 because she doesn't have much of it, there is a tremor, and the courtyard floor splits. Donna looks for flooring supplies in the goat house, hears noises upstairs, and peers inside the trap door and window. She recognizes the men she previously dated, all three of them, and panics, singing Mamma Mia on, like, the roof or whatever. And then she falls through the roof into the room. Unable to handle the memories, Donna asks the three men to leave the island, so they do, but they just go to Bill's boat in the harbor and just are technically not on the island. She confides in her friends and former bandmates Tanya, played by Christine Baranski, and Rosie, played by Dame Julie Walters, that she truly does not know which of the three fathered Sophie. To help bring Donna out of her depression, Tanya and Rosie remind her of her free-spirited past, and they sing Dancing Queen. Donna rebounds immediately as they dance through the streets down to the harbor pier. Sophie finds the men aboard Bill's sailboat, and they sail around Kalokairi, telling stories of Donna's carefree youth. Sophie attempts to tell her fiancé, Sky, played by Dominic Cooper.
Tom
right?
hates him.
That's his name? Dominic
Yeah.
Cooper? About her ploy, but loses her nerve and doesn't end up doing it. At Sophie's bachelorette party, which for some reason is like immediately before the wedding, in the same place, Donna and her friends recreate their 80s musical group Donna and the Dynamos. The three men come to the party, and the crowd separates, singing and dancing the song Gimme, Gimme, Gimme. Donna
The best. Besides Dancing Queen, that's my favorite.
I literally wrote those are my two favorite ABBA songs. Donna is distressed by the presence of the three men, but Rosie and Tanya assure her that they will take care of them. Sophie decides to talk with each of the men alone, but leaves Sam and Harry questioning why they made the trip. She learns from Bill that Donna received the money for her villa from his great-aunt Sophia, and Sophie comes to believe, I guess based on the similarities of their names, that Bill is her father. She asks him to give her away and keep their secret until the wedding. Sophie's happiness is short-lived, though, as Sam and Harry each pull her aside to tell her that they are her father and that they will give her away. Sophie faints rather than make a decision.
Oh.
In the morning, Donna attempts to comfort Sophie and promises to cancel the wedding for, again, reasons. Sophie reacts angrily, saying she only wants to avoid her mother's mistakes. Sam attempts to discuss the wedding with Donna, and both of them realize they still have feelings for each other. Sophie admits her actions to Sky and asks for his help, but he reacts angrily to her deception. Which I don't really think, whatever. As Sophie gets ready for the wedding, Donna admits to her that her mother disowned her after she got pregnant and that she couldn't be more proud of having Sophie. And so she promises to be the one to give Sophie away at the wedding. As the bridal party walks to the chapel, Sam intercepts Donna, who reveals the pain she felt over losing him. At the wedding, Donna finally mentions the father issue, and the secrets begin to unravel. All three potential fathers publicly claim to be Sophie's father and agree to happily take a third each. Sam reveals that he did not go through with his engagement, but returned to find Donna with another man who ended up being Bill, and so he went home and he did end up getting married. Knowing what both of them want, Sophie suggests to Sky that they postpone their wedding and travel the world. Sam proposes to Donna, revealing that he is now divorced and has loved her all this time, which she happily accepts. And then they sing the song, I Do, I Do, I Do, I Do, I do.
Is that really what it's called?
That's what it said. Sam and Donna celebrate with their newfound family and friends, and they sing When All Is Said and Done. At the wedding, Harry tells Donna she was the first and last woman he ever loved, inferring that he is gay as he looks at one of the local men. Yeah. During the after-wedding party, Rosie reveals she is attracted to Bill with the song Take a Chance on Me, and although he does not reciprocate at first, he eventually gives in. That's okay. Not great. She stalks him and chases him and drags him down from climbing up a building.
Okay.
Leave Bill alone. One issue remains. As the crowd dances in the still unfixed courtyard, the central dolphin mosaic, which broke in the beginning of the movie, breaks open and a tall spray rains over the party. Donna concludes that it was Aphrodite, the Greek goddess of love, influencing events all along.
That's beautiful.
The closing scene shows Sophie and Skye sailing to the horizon to begin their life together, leaving Sam and Donna to live happily ever after on the island. Reprising, is that a verb?
Yeah, reprise.
The song I Have a Dream. After the closing scene, Donna and the Dynamos perform Dancing Queen over the credits. Then the entire cast sings Waterloo, and Sophie sings Thank You for the Music as the ending credits roll. And that is Mamma Mia, 2008.
Woo!
Here we go. Not again.
What a good movie. I loved this movie. First of all, okay. Actually, I didn't ask this question. What would you give this movie out of 10?
I would give the music 9.
Okay.
The movie itself.
Which includes music.
Okay, so then that bumps it up.
You're trying to bump up the higher score.
That'll bump it up to maybe a 5.
Bump it up to a 5?
Yeah, the movie itself was not my favorite, but I love all the music in it so much.
Okay, I give it a 10. Tom?
6 out of 10.
All right, that's not bad.
Roger Ebert said it would be charity to call the plot contrived.
I agree.
Roger Ebert also had an actual error in it, though, where he said
he
that. Oh, they sing Dancing Queen at some point where it wasn't Dancing.
No,
Queen.
it was Mamma Mia. I think that he was
whatever.
that they were actually singing.
Yeah. So, all right, you gave the music a 9 out of 10. ABBA, who doesn't like them? But what other artist would you like to see get the Mamma Mia treatment with its own musical movie? Do you have an answer? I asked you this beforehand.
Besides NBA YoungBoy?
Not NBA YoungBoy.
You asked me that.
Yeah, I did. My answer is Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, that would be good.
I think Fleetwood Mac would be really good.
That would be a really good one.
You could just do the
just rumors,
and you're good.
Yeah.
That whole album. So I think Fleetwood Mac or Katy Perry.
Why?
I don't know about that.
They'd be fun. What about Kesha?
Oh, please, yes.
No, not Kesha. Not Kesha. I think Fleetwood Mac is an awesome.
Yeah.
That
and
would
it's in the same vein as ABBA.
Yeah.
I think it would be a good sort of like a transliteration of the same type of movie.
Yeah.
Anybody else, Tom?
I forgot to answer this question.
Okay.
I don't even
wait.
ask this question.
Wait, let me think.
I did ask this.
What if we did like Prince?
Yeah, Prince. I mean, but you have Purple Rain.
Yeah, but you got to
Purple
do
Rain.
one that's updated.
Okay.
And Prince is he in Purple Rain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he can't be in this one, so we got to have like a whole big thing for him.
Okay. That's
We'll
fair.
go with Prince.
All right, Prince. Who's your favorite character in this movie?
Me?
Anybody?
I'm gonna go with Bill.
Bill, of course. Bill.
Stellan Skarsgård.
Donna.
You like Donna?
I love Donna.
Oh my
I
god.
love Donna so much.
I also love Sam, who was Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that he was an awful singer.
Yes.
He was like, Mamma Mia.
Yeah. That's like you said when we were watching. It brings us back to Russell Crowe and Les Mis.
And I'm Javert.
I saw him interviewed. And he said he didn't even know he had to sing until after he took the role.
Well, you could. It's a musical.
Mamma Mia or Les Mis? Because neither one of those makes any
Mamma
sense.
Mia.
Pierce
Mamma
Brosnan.
Mia. Pierce Brosnan said he had never sung before, and he was shocked that he had to sing. It's like,
And
dude,
none of
it's
us-
a
What did you think?
musical.
What do you think? It was
It's
a
a
new James
musical.
Bond movie?
None
I
of
know.
us were shocked that he had never sang before.
No.
Nobody was particularly like great.
Amanda
Amanda
Seyfried.
Seyfried,
good.
she's good.
Yeah, and Meryl Streep in the last song
Meryl held her own.
Yeah, she did.
She actually is technically trained in opera singing.
Yes.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yes.
She was able to redeem everything else with the last song when she did not take a chance on me. The winner takes it all.
Oh yeah, winner takes it all.
Yeah. That's what got her that Golden Globe nomination.
I mean, or just
Also
the fact she's Meryl Streep.
Yeah,
she was in a
that's it.
movie.
Yes.
Ricky and the Flash. Anyone?
Oh. Ooh.
Florence Foster Jenkins.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite song used in the movie, and is it different from your favorite ABBA song overall? Because here's my thing. Gimme, 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 I love that song. But I hated that it kept getting split up in the movie.
Yeah.
When like people were talking to each other on the
Yeah,
side and pulling each other away. And so like I didn't love that in the movie.
Play Gimme, Gimme, Gimme.
I just want Gimme, Gimme, Gimme.
Yeah.
My favorite, what was the one where they were jumping off the end with the flippers on?
Was that during Dancing Queen?
No, I don't think
Or
so.
Mamma
I don't
Mia?
know
It
what
was-
song.
It wasn't either. It was the guys during the bachelor party.
Yeah.
Jumping off of the
That's one of my favorite
end of the
scenes, but
pier.
I don't remember what song it was.
I don't remember, but that was my favorite because it was fun.
Okay.
I like when people dive off with the flippers.
That was when you asked me what my favorite scene was. That was my number one favorite scene because it was just so
Dumb.
crazy, ridiculous.
Well, what's your favorite ABBA song?
Take a chance on me.
Oh, was it Lay All Your Love on Me? Was it that
Yeah,
one?
that's it.
Yeah.
Lay all your love on me. Yeah.
This is going to be a heck of an editing job. I
Yeah,
gotta do.
it sounded just like that.
Take a chance. Take a chance. Take a chance. Take a chance. Take a
Yes.
chance. Take it. That one.
Yeah, I love that.
All right, Tom. What's your favorite ABBA
And
song?
Dancing Queen.
And, Dancing
Well,
Queen is like
okay.
the
everybody.
obvious.
You just
Okay.
It's this Tony Soprano.
Yes.
Before I knew that Dancing Queen, before I knew who ABBA was when I was a kid, I remembered the A-Teens.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, the 18s.
the A-Teens did Dancing Queen.
Yeah, they did.
Banger. Dancing Queen's always been my favorite.
I can't believe
ABBA
the
song.
18s.
Because of the A-Teens. A*teens.
Teens. Yes.
Yes. And number 2 is Gimme, Gimme, Gimme. And I don't really, I don't love this movie, so I don't care, how the songs were used. I just like ABBA. I like when ABBA sings ABBA, but, I'll take what I can get.
Yeah.
If it's Meryl and Amanda Seyfried. Also, the lights are flickering, so
Yeah.
who knows what's going to happen here. But maybe it's because I'm talking trash about Mamma Mia.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, but I'm going to go with those two. And I also, Mamma Mia is great itself. And yeah, I like that the end that they threw Waterloo in.
Yeah, you
in the
got to
credits,
do Waterloo.
because they couldn't shoehorn it in anywhere.
Right.
So.
And that's what they won Eurovision for.
Yeah, exactly.
It was Waterloo.
Oh,
Did
I
you know
didn't
that?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay. If this movie didn't take place in Greece, where would you like to see Mamma Mia take place? That light is scary.
Is it that one behind there?
I don't
It's
know.
probably a light bulb that's about to
Yeah.
blow.
It's got to be Europe,
Yeah.
and it's got to be maybe Spain or
Sweden.
Portugal
Or Sweden.
or Sweden or Sweden.
Yeah.
Someplace that has sweeping, oceans and seas or water.
That's cute. I think just
Grey Ireland.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
I
I don't think
think
it would work.
any roller rink it should take place in.
I was going to say the Florida Panhandle.
Oh my god, that would be
Oh
amazing.
my god.
Tallahassee, Florida.
Oh,
And Glenn Close's character from Hillbilly Elegies in it also.
Mama?
Even though that was Missouri or something?
It was I think it was Ohio. It's JD
Ohio,
Vance.
yeah.
So yeah, no, that's a hard pass. Now, Mommy, you saw the musical in New Hope.
I did.
What do you like better? I've never seen Mamma Mia the musical.
So, okay. So New Hope in it's not Broadway,
No, but it's good.
but the characters were awesome, and they come out and they dance their hearts out and sing
In the aisles.
and oh yeah, and it was fun. It was one of the best musicals I've ever seen there, and it was a lot of fun. The audience went crazy. The audience. I'm on the young side in the audience. they're older than me, but everybody loved it. The best part about they did everything similar, all the same songs, not as many, but the final scene where where the credits run in the movie, they reenacted that
That's cool.
on stage, and the crowd acted like they had no idea that the guys were going to come running out in their bell bottoms and dancing, and they gave it their all, and it was a lot of fun. Anything live I like better than movies.
Yeah, that's fair.
Of course I loved it. It's not Pierce Brosnan and Meryl Streep, but
Right, and it's not in Greece
and
with
right,
the views.
but it was fun. A lot of fun.
That's totally fair. I like that. All right, what is everybody's favorite movie musical? I have so many that I really like, but one that's sticking out in my head is Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago's great. I didn't think I was going to like it at all.
It's so good.
La La Land is up there for me.
La La Land is so good.
Bye Bye Birdie.
Bye Bye Birdie.
Love Bye Bye Birdie.
I was in Bye Bye Birdie.
I love Bye Bye Birdie.
Oh, Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge is so good.
Moulin Rouge is out of control.
Not a fan.
Truly insane.
It's Moulin Rouge is a love or hate. Like,
It is.
You
Yeah,
can't.
that's I am not a fan. But Rocky Horror Picture Show,
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
right?
Oh yeah, I haven't
That's
seen
another
it.
one.
Tom's never seen it.
You've never seen Rocky
We
Horror?
have to go to a live Rocky Horror Picture Show screening.
Or should I watch it first so I'm not like, what is this?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you'll love it, actually.
Yeah,
It's
I
so
think
good.
I will. It's just one of those that's slipped by me.
Yeah.
High School Musical.
Yeah, Grease.
Grease.
The original,
Yeah, of course.
like, that kind of musical.
Grease Grease might be my favorite actually.
Yeah.
Another one I haven't seen.
Yeah, he's never seen Grease either.
Oh, my God.
Pitch Perfect. Love Pitch Perfect.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah, we've go listen to our Pitch Perfect episode, please.
Hard Day's Night.
Yeah.
Hard Day's Night is so good. That's the Beatles. Ovs. And then I also like West Side Story. That's good.
Once.
Oh, Once is amazing.
Yeah, Once is good.
And that musical is good too.
I was just going to say, again, movie versus musical, seeing that on Broadway
That was awesome.
Yeah, I loved it.
Any others?
Did you see Dreamgirls?
Yeah, Dreamgirls. Dreamgirls I saw in Regal Burlington.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then when Jennifer Hudson sang that, and I am telling you, I'm not going. When she finished, the audience stood up and clapped. It was like, all right. Like she's not here.
She can't hear you. I love when crowds get into it, though.
It was so fun. They were going nuts. They were like, sing it, Jennifer.
This website I'm on right now counts Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Come with me and you'll be... Yeah, that's a classic. I love that movie.
Go back and listen to our Willy Wonka episode.
Oh my God, what else?
Yeah, I mean, there's all the Disney ones.
Yeah.
Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
South Park.
Sound of Music.
Sound of Music. Yeah, that's a good one.
Tick, Tick, Boom.
That's a great
I
one.
loved Tick Tick Boom.
Yeah.
Actually going to see that at the Playhouse.
In New
Nice.
Hope. Well, there you go. Oh my God.
Yeah, one I didn't. I don't love the Sondheim ones.
Oh
Like
no.
Sweeney
Todd.
No.
Into the Woods.
No.
Into the Woods.
Yeah, not a big fan of
No,
those.
not
I'm
either.
not huge on Sondheim either. No offense to him.
I mean, I'm sure he's done a lot more that it's good that I haven't
well,
seen.
didn't you do West Side Story?
Yeah, I mean,
I like West Side Story.
It's fine.
West Side Story's got hit after hit after a hit.
I watched the old one when I was younger, and I wasn't. It was it was lost on me. And then I watched the new one, and I was like, yeah, it looks nice.
How about when they go,
That's cool.
when you're a jet all the way from your first cigarette to your last dying day.
I think my music teacher snuck that one on in between Shrek showings.
Shrek is great, but that's not a music. Oh, there is Shrek the
Yeah.
musical though.
Yeah.
You could see
Yeah.
that. All right, I've got one more question for Mamma Mia. Would you stay at this resort?
No.
Why?
Because it's awful.
True. First of all, the toilet doesn't flush.
Yeah, it's falling apart.
It's falling
I
apart.
wanna stay
How
at
does
a
she have
nice
this real
one.
estate?
There's a goat house.
Like if I were like the country of Greece, I would be like, this lady's got to get out of here. We got to get a better hotel in this beautiful area.
Yeah.
It is kind of crazy. She doesn't even have a website, so how does she even get people to go there?
Yeah, I don't like roughing it. I want a nice hotel in a nice area.
You're staying at the White Lotus in Greece.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Not even close.
Tom, would you stay here?
Yeah, probably.
If you got a good group on, maybe.
Yeah, it depends who I'm with.
Nope.
If I went with the guys I went on the cruise with,
then then actually this would be kind of nice. That's so true. Tom, what questions do you have?
I don't have that many.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Actually, I do have a couple. This is more to Aaron because you're more of a Eurovision person. But what's your favorite Eurovision song?
It's Maneskin.
Tutti I Buoni.
Yeah, I love that one.
Which one?
Which one?
For those of you who don't know,
a couple years ago.
2021.
That was just, first of all, that was the best Eurovision ever.
It was the first one we watched.
I also loved from that year Daddy Frere.
Oh yeah.
From
10 years.
10 years, yeah, from Iceland. And then
they had the guy from the Eurovision movie do the like the Yaya Ding Dong guy.
Yeah,
do the intro. Do the intro for them.
I also love Embers.
Oh yeah, they got 0 points from the UK in 2021.
That was a classic.
Who is it? James Newman, who's the brother
of John Newman, who's a famous singer. Yes. And then from last year, I loved Stefania from Ukraine.
Yeah.
And then I loved Stefania.
Yes.
Yeah. And
I forgot that was the name of the song.
I loved Spaceman.
Sam Ryder.
From Sam Ryder from the UK. And then I loved
Cornelia Jacobs. Hold Me Closer. That's my number one.
She's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she was on this year's Eurovision just like in a pool.
Yeah, for some reason covering some other song.
Yeah, covering a random old song.
Yeah, if you don't watch Eurovision, you should. I'm just going to say that. Also, you know why? Because it has the best point system.
Yeah.
In the history of anything, and I want to bring it to the United States for
elections. It's so good. All right, so like this is what happens. Did you ever see it?
Yeah, I was here. We watched.
It's just the best. They'll be like Alabama.
Well, yeah. So
who do you give your electoral points to?
So it's broken down into 2 sections. Each country gets a jury vote. Where you can allot a certain amount of points.
And it's all political.
And of course.
So like Greece always gives 12 points, which is the most you give to Cyprus. And Cyprus always gives 12 points to Greece.
Right.
And then there's some countries that will never give another, like a specific country points.
Right.
So the first half is they give out all the jury votes. So every country in Europe and Australia and Israel get to vote their like experts or whatever, whoever their selected jury is. And they allot all these points, and then, so you have your 26 or whatever acts, and you have all the leaderboards right in front of you, and then they take you to the fan vote, and they start from the bottom. So like Germany had like 3 points in this last one, and they were last, or like 6 or something. So they start with whoever's in last, and they tell you how many points you got from the fan vote.
And the fan vote's done the same way. So, like, the UK fans will give Greece 12 points this 10. Yeah, I think so. Because how else do you get 350 points?
Well, you can prorate it by, like, population. There's other ways to do it.
I don't know.
I don't know either, but that would make sense. So then you do the fan vote. So, like...
I think so, because people were mad that Sweden won because I think she didn't get 12 from any country in fan votes.
Oh, okay. I believe you. So then it's like Germany starts at 6, and then it's like, well, you got 15 from the fans, and then they like things kind of go sort of crazy. So like you start getting to like that top half, and then it's like, oh, like Moldova, you got 150 points, and then Moldova jumps up to like 4th place.
Yeah.
And it's just insane. It just goes all the way down, and then at the end they give you like the last 3, and you see all the 3 on screen, and then it's like, you know. They announce it, and then you see the one person like with their head in their hands, and then it's the best. It's absolutely unreal. I cannot recommend the Eurovision voting process enough.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's the best.
So
it's my favorite event ever.
Shout out ABBA for winning 50 years ago almost.
Yeah, the Eurovision voting system, like voting round, is my Super Bowl.
Yeah. It's really fun.
Oh, I know. You guys love it.
We even watched the semifinals this year.
I know.
Year,
you know all the songs.
Oh, yeah.
We had Eurovision party last year.
Yeah, we'll have one next year, too.
Yeah.
Skipped this year.
Yeah, for reasons.
For my Taylor Swift concert.
Yeah, so my next question is a Marry, Kiss, Kill of Sam, Bill, and Harry.
Okay, this is like hard, though, because I like all of them.
It's easy for me.
It's easy.
All right, mommy first.
Marry Sam.
Pierce Brosnan.
Yes. Kiss Skarsgård.
Bill.
Kill Bill.
You're gonna kill Bill?
Oh.
Wait, you're killing Skarsgård or
No,
killing?
no.
Harry.
Colin Firth.
Firth.
Harry.
Kill Harry. No, Harry was so annoying.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
Show. I mean, the whole movie, he's annoying. He's no fun. I was not happy with Harry.
Yeah.
Oh my
But
God.
Pierce Brosnan is
He's the best.
Obvious.
I mean, yeah.
I completely agree. That is
Yes.
that is exactly my
Yes.
marry, kiss, kill.
But I like Bill Skarsgård. Maybe I'll marry him.
Wait, Bill Skarsgård. Wait a minute.
Over Pierce
Oh,
Brosnan.
Stellan Skarsgård.
Stellan Skarsgård named Bill, which is also the name of one of his sons in real life. The guy who played It is Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah, no,
Very
yeah. I wouldn't
confusing.
marry it. I wouldn't marry Pennywise. I'd marry Bill from Mamma Mia, aka Stellan Skarsgård,
There you go.
who randomly was in Girl with the Dragon Tattoo and it just appeared in some minor role.
Yeah.
And so then I said he's the bad guy because why else would they cast Stellan Skarsgård in this tiny little
In this
insignificant
Swedish-
Swedish like based movie? And guess what?
He was.
He was. So we call it the Stellan Skarsgård rule.
Yeah.
If there's ever someone who appears in like kind of a minor role,
Oh, that's every Law and Order you ever
Yes.
watch. Whoever the guest star is the bad guy.
I didn't finish the show, but there's a show like The Night Agent or something on Netflix. Did you hear about this?
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
And Hong Chau's in it, who was just nominated for an Oscar
Right.
and is like a very famous actress now. And I'm like, why is Hong Chau in this? I think she's going to end up being bad.
Well,
I just watched one episode,
sometimes
though.
it's like you booked the role at the same time. You know, it's not like it was like
But she's been big for a while.
yeah, but she wasn't Oscar nominated for it. I mean,
True,
she was
true.
for was it Downsizing?
She wasn't Oscar nominated. She was Globe,
Globe
nominated
nominated,
for that.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That was
so,
her breakout, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Didn't see that one. Sorry.
Alexander Payne.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I would marry Stellan Skarsgård.
That's fair. I think
At
it's
least not marrying Colin Firth.
yeah. I think
Oh my God.
I think the marry and kiss you could interchange. I think the kill is non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Poor Colin Firth.
Did I not say that to you during the movie? I was
Yeah.
like, Colin Firth doesn't have the it factor that the other two have.
Yeah, but he's like, oh, I'm bumbling and British.
It should have just been. I know he's not British, but it should have just been Mark Ruffalo. Like that's a Mark Ruffalo character.
What if Hugh Grant was the other one?
Oh, I hate Hugh Grant.
Yeah, I'm not a Hugh Grant fan.
Oh,
either.
really? Oh, my God. You guys. What's
Yeah.
Bridget Jones to do?
Keep writing.
Dumb.
Also, when I found out his name was Harry, I was like, wait a minute, are the other guy's names Tom and Dick?
Yeah, Tom, Dick, and Harry, right?
Would have
Yeah.
been like a funny kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, they weren't. They were Sam and Bill.
Yes.
Okay. So, who are the best movie moms?
Um,
I have a list. I have a couple lists open here. If you
I
need
have.
to jog your memory.
does Mock?
Oh my god, we haven't seen Ma, unfortunately, but I've seen enough to know that I would love it.
Do you know who Ma
No.
is? It's like Octavia Spencer was
Oh,
in.
yes,
like
yes.
just like some random.
She's like a
horror
serial
movie.
killer?
She's a serial
Yes.
killer.
I
And she
have
just
seen-
says, "Call me Ma."
Yeah, I've seen the promos for it. Yeah.
Apparently, it's half decent.
Yeah.
And so we always joke about like Ma.
Ma. Happy Mother's Day to Ma.
Okay, one of the moms I really like is from My Big Fat Greek Wedding,
Oh,
Lainey
she's good.
Kazan.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, our
she's
girl.
great.
Another one you should go back and listen to.
One of mine, and this is full circle with this movie, is Molly Weasley.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go, Julie
Yeah.
Walters.
Yeah, she takes Harry in, makes him one. She had enough kids, but she didn't need another one. But
Yeah.
she takes Harry in as her own, and then her dream comes true, and he marries her daughter. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she kills Bellatrix.
She does.
love-
She does.
That's one of my favorite parts.
She does lose a son and then one of her son's ears, though.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
true, but
that
it's only
is
one,
true.
so that's not
Yes,
too bad.
but she
On this-
saves her daughter.
On this list, I just clicked Molly Weasley's number one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, she's great.
Elastigirl from The Incredibles.
Okay, yeah. Did you
Em-
see Katie Purchase?
I did. She makes a good.
Okay, but it's really funny because we were watching something else
We
last
were watching
night,
Jeopardy Masters, I
and
think.
we exited out of it, and then it just shows up, and it's like Lionel Richie in a suit,
Yeah.
Luke Bryan in a suit, and then Elastigirl in the middle, and Tom is just like, just turn it off.
She
like,
always dresses on Disney Week.
He was just
She
like,
dresses
I have
up in
nothing to
costume.
say.
Yeah, one of my favorites is Sarah Connor from Terminator.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes, that is a good one.
Her
too.
whole entire story is like
Is
trying to
based on
protect
being
her
a mom.
son. Yeah.
Right. That's a good one.
I'll
Yeah.
be back. Remember that ride?
The
Yes.
Terminator
So
ride.
Oh, good.
It was and that guy came out on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And then that head went.
Yeah, it was great. I saw that when I went on the cruise with my friends.
It's gone now.
Yeah, I know.
What was it replaced by? It's like is it a show? Born
The
show?
Born show.
Which
And it
Gina
was great.
loved,
We
so-
saw it twice because Gina loved it so much.
Oh my
We saw
God.
it twice. It was great. Very similar.
Yeah,
in tone.
Similar to Terminator, Ripley from Aliens is really good. She's a mother-like figure. It's not actually her daughter, I don't think. But
Oh, I have a good one. Brie Larson in Room.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That's sad, but that's very
Oh,
good.
there she is.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, Room is a. Don't watch Room if you're looking for an uplifting movie.
Well, it's hopeful
Yeah,
at the end.
Oh.
Oh, Little Women, Laura Dern.
yeah.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson and Jojo Rabbit.
Oh, that's a good one.
She was great in
That's
that
a
movie.
very good. That was my That was my
I get it moment with her.
yeah. Where I now have the opinion that everybody that's like famous for acting and is like acclaimed, there's a reason.
There's at least one
and you
thing
just
where they're
haven't
great.
seen them in the right thing yet.
Okay.
So like any famous person that's like pretty good at acting that like people say, oh, they're good. There's a reason. You just haven't seen that movie yet.
Yeah.
And with Scarlett
It's not
Johansson,
like if like
I was like,
I mean no disrespect to this person, but it's not like if like Mr. Beast was in a movie where it's like he's it's like he's already famous, but it's not
I
for
don't-
acting.
Listen, maybe Mr. Beast is a really good.
I don't know.
actor.
I'm just
don't know.
I'm just using Mr. Beast as an example.
But like Scarlett Johansson,
Mr. Beast, can you wire us $10,000,
yeah,
please?
literally. Do you know who Mr. Beast
No.
is? Do you know about Mr. Beast Fortnite skins?
I don't know at all.
Oh, my God. He's just this like internet personality who
He's
like
like a
just gives
YouTuber,
people
yeah.
millions of dollars and
Oh, okay.
whatever.
I'm wondering why is Tom asking him for money?
I'm asking a lot of people for money at this point.
But like Scarlett Johansson, I was like, she's okay. But then I saw her in Jojo Rabbit, and I was like, I get it.
Yeah.
like she's really good.
This one has worse. Norma Bates.
Yeah, she's pretty bad.
Yeah.
How about Jason's mom?
Wait, I was gonna say this leads me into what are the worst movie moms.
Oh,
Yeah.
We've got Norma Bates.
Joan Crawford,
Mommy
Dearest.
Yes.
No
more
wire hangers.
It's the first thing I thought of.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So then you got Mrs. Voorhees.
Yeah. Jason's mom from Friday the 13th.
Okay.
We've got here Bobby Boucher's mom in The Waterboy. From
Oh, that's Kathy Bates.
Catherine O'Hara, Kate McAllister in Home Alone.
I mean,
In a different
She didn't
way.
leave her
In a different
son.
way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Mommy Dearest. We've got. Oh, why is Stifler's mom on this list?
Stifler's mom,
I
Jennifer
love her. I love
Coolidge.
Jennifer. Oh.
Well, yeah, she does do some not so good things.
Yeah. Pamela Voorhees. Mrs. Wormwood in Matilda.
Yeah, she's pretty bad.
Yeah, her husband's not the best either. We'll get to him on Father's Day, I assume.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah. They have Marty McFly's mom.
Yeah, well,
Back
she
to the
does
Future.
try to seduce him.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
Let's see. This one's Monique and Precious.
Oh, yeah, she was very bad in that.
was bad. Yeah.
Of course, at the end here is all these pictures, and then just the skeleton of Norma Bates. What's wrong with the Queen and Aliens? She's just trying to protect her kids.
I don't know. I didn't see that. Did
Aliens?
I?
We watched it, yes.
Mhm.
They also have Kristen Wiig in Diary of a Teenage Girl. Did you see
Don't know
movie?
that. No, I don't know that movie.
Neither do I. And Leslie Mann in This Is 40
Oh.
/ Knocked Up, I guess. I don't remember This Is 40. I've seen it. I remember literally nothing about it. I don't know why it was made, but Knocked Up's good.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a list of some of the worst movie moms. I'm sure there are many that we've missed. There's a lot of bad moms in movies. I feel like that's like a
Bad Moms is a movie.
Bad Moms is literally a movie. So is A Bad Mom's Christmas, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh.
Here's a list: 21 truly terrible movie moms to make you feel better or worse about
What
yours.
about what about Hereditary? Is she a good mom or a bad
Flowers
mom?
in the Attic.
Oh.
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I think she's a good mom who turned into like a crazy mom.
What about Rosemary from Rosemary's Baby?
Rosemary is a good mom because she's scared for her child, but she's a bad mom because her son is like demon spawn.
Yeah.
So I would say that's inconclusive.
50-50.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, a lot of these. Oh, Nicole Kidman and the others.
Yeah, well, the twist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean Cinderella, The Mother and Mother. Remember that?
Yeah, Bong Joon-ho.
Yeah.
No, what's it?
No. Yes, it was Bong Joon-ho.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
She
movie.
was like committing extra murders to not get her son.
in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, is that good, Mom?
I was just gonna say maybe that qualifies as a good mom.
Good
not
mom,
a
I
bad
guess.
Mom.
Yeah. Oh, what about this one?
It's all how you look at it.
Amy Ryan's character in Gone Baby Gone.
Oh yeah.
She
She
was
was like, my kid's missing.
Yeah, she was like very like troubled.
Yeah, she was
too.
very.
But she
troubled.
wasn't. She was like kind of neglectful, but like she's an interesting case.
Yeah.
Oh God. Natalie Portman's mom in Black Swan.
Yeah. Who played her? Someone
Yeah.
famous.
Erica Sayers. No, wait, Erica Sayers is her name. Barbara Hershey.
Barbara Hershey. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
that's,
Oh. Do you know who's a bad mom? Ordinary People. Sally Field. No.
Oh.
Mary Tyler Moore.
Mary Tyler Moore. Terrible mom in Ordinary People.
In Ordinary People.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Weird. Yeah, that was a strange structure to that movie.
Did you ever see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very sad movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's some bad moms, including the movie Bad Moms.
That is the bad mom segment.
Yeah. And then I for best scene and quote, I just wrote that my favorite ABBA songs are Dancing Queen and Gimme, Gimme, Gimme. So I'm going to go with those scenes.
Yeah, I agree. And then Mommy likes when they did the flippy flops.
I
off the
love
dock.
that
Yeah.
scene on the
Yeah.
dock. It was the campiest scene ever. Loved it.
Those are all the questions I have.
Okay. Do you have any comments? Any notes? Anything?
No.
Oh, I thought you took notes.
No, well, notes of things that I knew you were going to ask.
Oh, okay.
So I would remember what I was going to say.
Okay. How did you feel about Sky as a love interest?
He's-
Boring.
Yeah, boring.
No.
I think she was wonderful.
Amanda
I
Seyfried.
love
Yeah.
Amanda Seyfried.
Yes, I think, she's a catch. And I'm like, he's just...
The thing,
Also, wait,
She could do better.
Would you be more forceful than Donna was about if I wanted to just get married to this guy when I was 20 years old, just like
and if my name was Sky,
yeah, and if his name was Sky.
Yes, I wouldn't like the name Sky.
sorry to any Skies out there
But
listening.
when you're in Greece, I don't know what's the deal in Greece? Like, is that what happens when you're there?
There's nothing about Greek culture in this movie whatsoever.
Yeah,
That
they're
is
not.
true.
Nobody's
So I don't
Greek.
know.
That is true. But I feel like Donna's like, oh, whatever, do whatever you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That would not be
My
me.
one thing about Amanda Seyfried, and I guess it makes sense given her what I presume her upbringing was like, is she acts like she's like 11 years old.
yeah.
Yeah.
A
She's
little
like,
bit.
oh, she's like all like starry eyed and like all that, and it's like
Yeah.
I don't know, you're a little bit older than that, right?
Like you should know that like this is gonna not end well.
Yeah, or like at least think about it, because she's 20 or something.
She's 20.
yeah.
20, yeah.
She acts like she's like 16.
Yeah.
See, I would have, that wouldn't have worked for me at 20. It's just like college would have to happen. It would have to be like,
What if I invited 3 guys and was like, which one's my dad? I don't know. How would that go over?
well, first of all, that's not going to happen. Since I would know who the father was.
All right, so
I
Mamma
know
Mia.
that makes a good movie, but not really reality.
All right, so maybe Mamma Mia 3, not about our life stories.
Mama Thria.
Yeah.
Mama Thria.
Mama
Yeah, right.
Thria. I like that. Do you think they're going to tell you?
I don't know if they did or not in the second one.
Oh, I don't
didn't
know
see
either.
the second because Tom asked that,
Yeah.
and I was like, I haven't seen the second one actually, so I, don't
haven't
know.
either.
But I thought Donna was dead in the second one.
I
But
didn't
Meryl
see
Streep
it.
might come back in the third one.
I
Well,
don't know.
Yeah, they'll bring her
confused.
back.
Yeah, they don't really care, right?
Well, maybe it'll be like the story of how.
Or they'll go
How it
back in
happened.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that already happened. That was in the second one. It was Donna's story. So I don't know what the third one would be about.
Wow, guess we'll have to tune in.
I guess I'll have to watch the second one. It got good reviews.
I had a couple comments. One of them was Seyfried Hive's stand up.
Yeah, I love her.
Mank star Amanda Seyfried.
No more Mank. Enough Mank.
I may have said this before because we've done musicals before, right? A couple. We did
We did a few.
High School Musical.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. So I know we've done at least one.
We're going to do Grease for sure.
I said I have a weird thing with musicals where I get like completely taken out of the movie if it's like here's a regular movie scene and then here's a song. I'm like, for some reason, even with real musicals,
You've always been like that.
yeah, I like when they're what are they called? Like Hamilton. It's like just songs nonstop.
They're called rock operas.
Rock operas. I prefer rock operas to
Jukebox.
standard. Yeah.
Or just
Or
standard music.
standard.
Or
Yeah.
standard ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've always been like that for some reason. And it's not that I don't like them. I just prefer when it's all songs because I don't ever have to like recalibrate my brain to what's going on.
Where you're like, oh, why are they singing again?
Yeah, like why would these people just break out into song?
Right.
Like that goes through my head a lot. I also said this is pretty much Meryl Streep's version of Grown Ups, where she just takes a bunch of friends and they just go on vacation.
Wow, that's so true.
They just go to Greece instead of wherever Grown Ups 8 is going to be.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let's see. Said there's a 0% chance I would have attended this wedding if I were these guys. If I got like the letter, I would have been like,
Yeah, but they think it's from Donna.
I don't care. Give me a phone call. We'll meet up for coffee.
I can't believe it took them that long to figure out why they were there.
Yeah, they're all dumb.
Nobody in this movie is particularly
and
smart.
how did they, like, all of a sudden they're just the best of friends from right away?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the one guy knew, I think it was Pierce Brosnan, one of them knew Bill
Okay.
from being a famous writer.
Right.
No, I think it was Harry because Harry loved that Bill was adventurous.
Right.
And Harry did this because he's like, I want to put myself out
The
there
year of
and
yes.
be on an adventure. Yeah, just
Right.
like Shonda Rhimes, the
Yes.
year of
The
yes.
year of yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I think that's their reasoning.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. I also, going back to Sky, I said there are multiple points in this movie where I forgot the fiance was a character. And that's like the whole premise of the movie.
Yeah, he's kind of pointless.
Yeah. The wedding is the excuse to get the guys to the,
Right.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just not a very fleshed out excuse.
Doesn't matter because they're singing Dancing Queen.
No, I know. Well, I like ABBA. I just like when ABBA sings ABBA.
That's fair too.
Those are my comments. I have like
Do you have trivia?
a little bit. It's actually honestly less than I thought. I thought there was going to be a lot.
I would have
more,
thought a lot.
juicy stuff. Pierce Brosnan, as Grandma Irene mentioned, had no idea what the project was about when he signed on. The producers told him it was being filmed in Greece and Meryl Streep was starring. Brosnan said he would have signed on for anything involving Streep, describing her as, quote, that gorgeous blonde I fancied terribly in drama school.
Oh, he's cute.
Colin Firth once stated that if heaven exists when he arrives, he wants to hear God say, I personally thought you were very good at Mamma Mia.
That's cute. Oh.
I said that the UK record thing. Okay, it's while this movie heavily implies but never explicitly reveals who Sophie's real father is, there is a semi-official answer. According to screenwriter Katherine Johnson and director Phyllida Lloyd, fast forward through this, skip forward like 30 seconds if you don't want to know the answer. Sophie's real father is Bill,
Oh, really?
Oh.
a Swede. His character was Australian in the original stage production, but in this movie he's Swedish, played by Stellan Skarsgård, meaning Sophie has her roots in Sweden, just like ABBA.
Okay.
So that's, I guess, the
Makes
reasoning.
sense.
That's cute.
Then there is something a little bit more Greek, which is somebody made this observation. An undercurrent of this movie is to structure the story as a Greek comedy, like Aristophanes, including patterns of strophe and anti-strophe, a chorus representing the common people, and costumes matched to moods of the characters, including masks and the phallic props typical of Greek comedy.
Kind of a vibe. I kind of understand
That's cool.
that.
I don't, because I don't know what like Greek comedies are like, but I'll go for it.
Like a Greek chorus.
I'm in on. I know. That's the one part I do know. Casting. In November 2004, the first announcement of a movie adaptation was made, and at that time, Nicole Kidman, Keira Knightley, and Antonio Banderas were rumored.
I could see Keira Knightley.
She would obviously probably be the Amanda Seyfried
yes.
part.
Yeah, I could absolutely see her. I don't know about Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, I don't know. Banderas would have I feel like Banderas would have been the Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah,
Probably, yeah.
And that would have been okay.
Yeah. I love Antonio Banderas.
Yeah.
Mandy Moore, Amanda Bynes, Rachel McAdams, and Emmy Rossum were all considered for Sophie.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
For Donna, Olivia Newton-John and Michelle Pfeiffer were considered.
Cool.
Bill Nighy was considered for one of the father parts. And for Sam, Donny Osmond was considered
Oh no.
for the Pierce Brosnan part.
No.
No.
Oh. That does not go.
Cher was offered the role of Tanya, which went to one of the friends. I forgot which one Tanya is.
It's Christine Baranski, I think.
Yeah. On The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, she said she had to decline the role due to like touring commitments, but then she ended up being
In the sequel.
Yes.
Donna's mom in Mamma Mia. Here we go again, 2018. That's all the trivia. The stuff is good. It's just I thought there was going to be more.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I have the Ebert review. He gave it.
He didn't like
He
it.
gave it 2 stars out of 4.
It's not that he didn't like it.
Well-
He said it wasn't for him.
I'll get there.
Okay.
He starts by like kind of saying it's not that good, but then he says, "But here's the fact of the matter. This movie wasn't made for me. It was made for the people who will love it, of which there may be a multitude. The stage musical has sold 30 million tickets, and I feel like the Grouch at the party. So let me make that clear and proceed with my minority opinion. It would be charity to call the plot contrived." Meryl Streep plays Donna, who runs a tourist villa on the island where she has raised her daughter Sophie to the age of 20. Sophie, engaged to Sky, has never known who her father is. She'll know the right one at first sight, she's convinced. If you know the first thing about camera angles, shot choice, and screen time, you'll quickly be able to pick out the likely candidate. If not for fatherhood, then one for the most likely to succeed in one way or another. So I'm assuming he's talking about Sam. Yeah. Later on, he said, Streep's character, of course, knows nothing of her daughter's invitations, but even so, it must be said she takes a very long time to figure out why these particular men were invited. Wouldn't it be, like, obvious?
I love Ebert.
She has earnest conversations with all three, two of whom seem to have been one-night stands. For them to drop everything and fly to Greece for her after 20 years speaks highly of her charms. And then he ends by saying, "The island is beautiful. Moviegoers will no doubt be booking vacations there. The energy is unflagging. The local color feels a little overlooked in the background. Nobody seems to speak much Greek. And then there are the songs. You know them, you may feel you know them too well, or maybe you can never get enough of them. Streep's Sunshine carries a lot of charm, although I will never be able to understand her final decision in the movie, not coming from such a sensible woman. Never mind, love has its way." He has a certain
Midwestern charm to him.
Yeah. Chicago Sun-Times.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's all I've got. That's anything else?
Takeaways?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Does Mamma Mia make Baby's first watch list?
Yeah!
Of course.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because a lot of the early ones he was like literally watching with us. Like he was laughing at Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
It was troubling. But since he started sleeping through the night, he hasn't been. You've probably noticed if you watch on YouTube that he's not like with us really up here anymore because he's usually asleep. So we're getting to this area of movies like almost before he was born, where he hasn't actually been in the room while they've been on. The last, I don't know, maybe like 6 of them, 7 of them, something like that, maybe more.
Thank you, Dr. Ferber.
Yeah, honestly, shout out sleep training. But yeah, so he actually has not even like it's not even like we could be like, oh, you were with us when we watched this, but no, he hasn't been. So, what are your takeaways for Mamma Mia for the baby?
My takeaways are: don't be afraid to just have fun and see the fun. My takeaways are when you wear really floppy shoes to go like this off of the dock.
My takeaway was, let me know if you think you have 3 fathers, because that would be a huge surprise to me.
All right, well, who would you want to be?
Oh, come on.
I would be Bill.
Oh, my God. That's pretty funny. Do you have any takeaways from the movie?
My son's going to be Emmy nominated for Succession.
Oh, okay.
If I was Bill.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that is true. For the baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
From
just...
Mamma Mia. What's a takeaway? Something to
Something-
learn from the movie?
To watch a movie just because you like the music.
I like that. That's
Okay.
a good one.
Yeah.
If you like the music, you it's worth watching the movie.
That's cool. Oh, and we talked to Grandma Irene's mom,
Yes.
who, what do we call her? Nana, Mama, Nudge Mama, Grandmama,
To be determined.
Nanny.
Nanny.
That's like
There's
Charles
75
Barkley used to go, Grandmama.
Grandmama. She said that her and Pop loved Mamma Mia.
You brought them up last episode too, because you were talking about how they said Psycho was the scariest movie they've ever seen.
Yeah.
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 And they're not movie watch.
No,
Yeah.
but apparently Mama and Pop go hard for Mamma Mia.
That's fair.
Is that funny?
That's fair.
You know, Pop loves he used to love all those musicals.
Yeah, he did actually.
I do
Yeah.
believe
Yeah,
that.
all that
I do
kind
believe
of stuff.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
loved
he-
watching Victorious.
But yeah,
Yes.
so talented.
Yes.
Those kids are
High
so
School Musical.
talented.
High School Musical.
That was his quote.
Those kids are so talented.
Yeah, so that's that on Mamma Mia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Extra
wait,
comments?
for you, what's a movie that you want to watch with Connie when he becomes old enough to watch movies?
We were just talking about that the other day, that we can't wait for him to be old enough to like sit and
To-
watch
Yeah.
a Disney
yeah.
movie with us. Absolutely. All the classics. Lion King.
The Renaissance ones. So like Lion King, Beauty
Little
and the
Mermaid.
Beast,
Yeah,
Little
Mermaid. That's what
Aladdin.
I was thinking is little because we were watching
Hercules.
the preview. Yep, all of those. I loved all of them.
That's good. That would be really
Aladdin.
fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think he'll like all those.
I mean, we don't know, but
I think he's gonna love them.
I think he will too.
He loves music.
yeah, he does. He loves the
Yeah.
Whopper song. He loves
the Whopper song.
we didn't say this right about his haircut. We didn't say it on the podcast.
What about his hair? Oh no.
So he was sitting in the chair. He was sort of like squirming around a little bit, and we were at the barbershop, and they have a connection to the TV where they just like go on YouTube and they just can just put on whatever. Usually they have like a sports game or whatever's on in there. So the barber who was doing his hair, I told her that he loves the Burger King song, and every time he will stop and he will look, and sometimes at the end of the commercial he will clap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're talking about the Whopper song, so obviously. But if this is a time capsule and you're listening to this long after the Whopper song has been obsolete, then I'm just reminding you it's the Whopper song. And they put it on the TV so that he would stop, and he literally
Slack-jawed staring.
slack-jawed staring. Aaron didn't have to hold his head.
Yeah.
He couldn't get enough.
He's obsessed.
They put on the extended version like 2 or 3 times for like 10 minutes straight. And all the other customers were like, what is going on? Yeah.
That's a good barbershop.
And
They
it
knew
worked.
what to do.
Yeah,
They're so
they're the
good.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's our baby.
Mamma mia.
And he
Yep.
says, wah, 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 wah.
Wow, wow, wow,
Wah,
wow.
wah, wah, wah. Yeah, so next week we will be actually probably going to record tomorrow because we're about to go on vacation. But
Yeah.
we're going to do, I forgot to write down the year, 91?
I think so.
BOYZ N the Hood. We're going to do we're
Very
going
similar.
Mamma Mia straight into BOYZ N the Hood. And then just Miss Congeniality after that. So
We just watched it. I loved it.
BOYZ N the Hood.
It's so good.
It's awesome. John Singleton, fans of the show Snowfall, created Snowfall. Fans of the movie Four Brothers, starring Mark Wahlberg and Andre 3000, did that movie too.
Friends of Are We There Yet?
Fans of Too Fast, Too Furious.
No, Are We There Yet just because Ice Cube's in it.
Oh yeah,
I don't think John Singleton directed
no.
Are We There Yet?
No. So BOYZ N the Hood stars a million people who was like their first big movie. It was Cuba Gooding Jr., Ice Cube, Cuba and Cube.
Yeah.
Who else was in it? Nia Long,
Angela
Bassett, Regina King,
Lawrence Fishburne's in it.
Lawrence Fishburne. Lawrence Fishburne is like my favorite part of the whole movie. He's
He's
the
so
best.
good. Morris Chestnut.
Morris Chestnut, like all these people, it was like the first time that they had like a big role.
And they're all so famous.
So
now.
famous.
Yeah.
There's so many famous people in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the movie's excellent.
Really well acted. So you can't even tell it's a lot of their first big roles.
Yeah. And it was Oscar nominated.
Yes, for
I
Best
believe.
Director and for Screenplay.
Yes.
And John Singleton he was the youngest and first Black director to be nominated for Best Director.
Best Director.
At the Oscars.
Yeah. And we'll get more into that next week, obviously, and all the people and everything. It's it's a great movie. It's really down to earth, which is cool. Without being like it was gritty, but it's not like overly gritty.
No, it's funny.
Yeah, a lot of comedy. But yeah, so that's next week. And yeah, stay tuned. Keep following us. Keep sharing the reels and TikToks and all that. And anything else?
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. All right, see you later.
Bye-bye.